Okay, good morning, everybody. Another round of coffee and questions. And today somebody had asked, is there a quick and easy way where you can mark steel without having to use a tape measure like on all four sides and, keep going around it? And I said, well, I usually don't do that. I usually don't have to. I usually will mark it like on the top and down one side because I have a chop saw and I'm just wanting to make sure, it stays in perfect alignment as you're coming down and cutting through it. But I also understand maybe you don't have a chop saw, maybe you're using some other kind of a saw, whether it's a hack saw or maybe it's a 4.5-inch angle grinder with a cutoff wheel. So yeah, there is. I did make one very similar to what I'm going to show you a while back, and I have it in my box of like third hand and clamps and vices and stuff like that on my welding cart. So let me change up the picture here and I'll show you what I mean. And this is like a quick tip of the day thing for you. Something to consider, something that might help you out in your shop. Okay, one sec, here we go. Okay, here's a picture of something that I made very similar to this. It's very easy. You can use a piece of nice thick wide angle iron, or you can use anything similar. You could use tube steel and cut it, and play around and come up with the same kind of thing. So once you have this, and in my case I used a wide piece of angle iron, I think it was 2.5 inch, something like that. And then I just used quarter round cold rolled steel, and I just bent a handle in my vise, which was really easy to do. Just clamp it in there and bend it and then clean up the ends and then weld it on, just like you see here in the picture with my MIG welder. Okay, and then what happens is you can see, like in the picture here, where you can quickly mark a line. And I can flip this over and I can go all the way around it if I want to, so I don't need to use a measuring tape on all four sides like you were mentioning in your question. So this is one of those little tools that I would tell you can make out of scrap really easy, really fast. It does come in handy sometimes, depending on the project that you're making. Now, when I'm doing welding tables and I'm doing stands and I'm doing stuff like that, I do use it. It comes in real handy to quickly mark things for cutting. So make it out of what you want. It's your quick tip of the day. It's something that, like I said, what I do is I try to make these things ahead of time before I need them. Then I have this big box that sits on the bottom of my welding cart, because I got a decent sized welding cart, and I keep all this stuff in there. I know that it's there and I can quickly reach for it, and you're not going, wow, I wish I would have made it, or should I stop and make it now? You'll have it handy, it's available, and it'll save you some money and some time, I hope. Okay, I'm the home handyman. I'm not going to go into any questions. There really shouldn't be any on something this simple. But give me a thumbs up, click subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. You folks have a great day, and thank you very much. Bye-bye.